Morning, guys. Hope you're well. Hope you had a lovely Easter weekend, Easter Monday today. I had an absolutely amazing weekend with Louis. Week with Louis. Sorry, it was as always perfect. Out doing everything, this, that, and the other, swimming. I do have my mindful challenge, which I'm going to start today. I've been out for a nice 2K run this morning, just trying to build up my stamina and stuff, because it's a bit rubbish. Found out playing with my son last week that I'm not as healthy and as fit as I think I am. But yeah, so I put a plan in place. I get up, I go jogging, I do half hour to an hour of fitness in the morning. I'm trying to stop smoking. So hopefully we'll see where we end up. So let's go through and see what's available today, shall we? I have actually started marking up, so I'll go back to the top. So I've cleared everything off. I've got some nice clean charts to work through. See, that is the last up out of that box. Okay, so I went to the daily. I don't get no sessions in the daily, so I just get a nice clear chart to look at. As you can see, daily we're coming down, but we have just hit a major point of interest. See how it's rejected there. Sort of rejected there through. We've had a little dip under, but nothing major. So it's a very good point of interest I've got here. So I've marked in the daily. If I see the class that doji as the last down before the up, that you would, but because you're in the daily, that's a day's worth of trading, and so is that. Regardless if it's a doji or not, it's a full day's worth of trading. So I've marked me daily up for a possible reversal, but we are trending down, so I am only looking for sells. See how it's higher, lower. So possibly looking for maybe a touch on that and then a bounce off. And if it does, if it touches and bounces, I'd like it to break this and then look for an area here. But for now, I'm still in sell mode. So if we drop down, I am looking for that to touch in the next day or so. And then hopefully a nice rejection off. But for now, we're still in sell mode. So I'd like to have a look in the 4. Just have a look at the face of the price, see what's happening in the 4. See, that's quite a nice play there. That's a big push by the banks there, but I'd be very careful because you've had a push there, you've had a push there. So you've had 3 pushes in about a week. So they're definitely looking for something, which I'm guessing they've took that back. Had a little fumble around that price and then thought, right, we're going to head down here for this rather than pump a load of money in to get this. It's easier for just to let the retailers take that down there. Once they collect their big orders back, away they go. So this area here, 07, 010, is a very high point of interest of a reversal zone due to previous price. So yeah, I'm looking for sells. Decisional area, extreme. Let's go down to the 1 hour, see what's happening. Looking at, see how I've got that there, because I'd class that as my structure. So once we have a nice spike through that, it'd be even nicer if it cleared that and then came back, because then that's confirmation there that it is breaking structure. So I've got an alert there just to tell me we're looking to break. Hopefully the banks have left me a nice move behind, because I can't work with that really. Bit too much manipulation there, but it looks, see what I'm saying, push, push, so close, but that's probably taken back something from here. Nothing's ever done just by chance. Everything you see on the charts is done by somebody to get something. Let's see if I can just some problem about being in the hour view, sorry. There we go. Right, so price is here now. You see where the red is? And look, what's that? It's just touched. Is that your last down before you're up? Let's put that on there. It has touched a few times there. Let's just have a quick look back here. What about that doji? Is that doji? That's been taken back just before it took off. So there is that. That's down before the up. And that hasn't been touched yet. And then we've obviously got that one there. So Euro US. Yeah. I think if I click that, it'll take that one in it. Right, so it's just took that back. Literally to the pip. Thank you. And now it's fumbling because I think they see this underneath. So they've had that one back and they're going to have a little fumble. Possibly see a signature. It's a nice little setup for a signature, that, because you've had the accumulation since Friday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, you could possibly see a little spike up, which will alert me. And you see the spike down to collect orders. And then they're either going to come back and collect the order and take down, or they're going to go up. Well, this will tell me really then. If it is going to be a signature and they're wanting to move up, and they always go down first. So they'll come and take that. That's already been taken, that. So forget about that line there. They're going to spike down, spike up to break the structure, come back down to collect their orders that they place here to push back up, and then take off. Which would be my ideal play for this sort of setup. Obviously, they've took them orders back, so they've banked some money there. Now they're just sort of like letting everybody have a play around, And then my perfect play would be to drop down, get this, break the structure, come back to collect, and then take off over the course of a week. But yeah, that's the Euro US, what I'm looking at. So we still currently are in sell mode. You could possibly see it. See, there's that there. Sat on some IPA. There's also that. There's that coming out of a banker's box, but it has been touched there. Same again, accumulation, push, never came back. So, and that's a substantial piece of IPA under there. But then you do have top price IPA. Last, see where that doji had, probably with it being in the hour, I'd possibly come there. But again, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 days ago, that, but they have to come back. There's no, whether they come back on the way back up. Like you say, we're at a high reversal zone where we are. but there is a couple of orders that need jumping on. So whether they have, like we were saying, a spike down, a spike up to break, spike back down to get the orders, and then we're looking to go bullish for the rest of the week. The GU, possibly looking at one on the GU. Same again, daily. I've identified where they're possibly going, and how they get there is totally their decision. But you see how we're always coming back. So this is quite nice true price, this coming back. So filling their orders all the way down, apart from what they've left here. They're filling orders, filling orders, filling orders, filling orders. So what's we reckoning they're going to come and fill orders over the next few days and then drop. So in the daily, I always like to see how they've not last up before they're down, tuck back, last up before they're down, tuck back, and then I think we're at top here. So it has been touched, see, which gives me an inkling that they don't want to come back up here. See how it's been touched there? That's all been touched, and then you've had that push. So that would be classed as a banker's candle, but it didn't break structure till here, so that would be a banker's candle, because it's got to break structure for it to become a banker's candle, if that makes sense. And that was an up move. That was the last down move for the up move, because we're looking for sells. We're not looking for the last down candle, we're looking for the last up candle, which is that. But where it broke is there, and they've already had that back straight away. Okay, it's not broke there, it's broke there. It came back, we broke there, came back, we broke there. So what we're reckoning, are they going to come back? Don't forget we're in the daily. So you're looking at, that was back in February, that was made. So if we're looking for sells, drop to the 4. Already got my area where I think they're heading. Okay. Last down before the up, collected. Yeah. Not collected. We could possibly see, we've broke here, you see that? That's broke all that structure there, but not this. Oh, let me look. So you could possibly see a rejection off here. Let's drop down to the 1 hour. So that's been taken back. That's been taken back. So we've got that one. That's your main top point. You see how that's just been taken back. Look at all that action there. And then all of a sudden, bang, we'll have them. Thank you. This is where we need to be waiting, these sort of areas. We've got a little push down now. We've had the spike up. So you can possibly see. But there is this down here, don't forget. But it's over 100 pips away, about 190 pips away, that. So what I'll possibly do, I'll set an alarm in the 1 hour there, and I'll see what happens. If it reacts, because ultimately we've only just, well, that's going down to me. If you're in anyone's vision, that is down, you know. We have reversed where we are a couple of times, but ultimately in the daily, See how we've just took them orders back in the daily. I know we've dropped. So it's 16th of April. About June time last year, it started dropping. I always like to put whatever price is now on the cursor. See, we're sort of at the 50% zone. So down, 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 and then this structure's just put that broke structure and then came back down. So what's to say we're not gonna break down? So they're pretty level, them tops. So for it to go up, I'd like to see this broke. It's the same again. We're still looking for sells in. It's down. You see that? Down, down. This is all internal structure. This is external structure. 4 hour. Down, 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 down. Yeah, so I'll be looking around this area in the 4 hour. See that? That's a lovely push. After the up move, nice push down. Didn't, that's been taken there in the 4. It's about 12 hours of trading there. But that's not been touched at all. So this would be my area of interest. We've had a nice spike. We could see a spike right back up to claim that. Let's look what it looks like in the 1 hour. Lovely that. See how it sort of ties in with that very last up. Nice, that one. Nice. So I'd possibly look. Let's have a quick look back here. So you could either look to buy back up because you're at the decisional area. But my personal opinion is there's coming down here at the 145. You see how it's just meeting itself. That'll be where the candle is. So I will probably have 0.5% on that one with it coming out of a box. Let's just have a look in the 15 for a decent entry. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is what dreams are made of. This. Yes, it's not going to happen straight away. What's my stop loss sitting at? 10. Okay. Then we always go to equal lows. So for me, that'll be there. I like that setup. And that's the GU. That is a lovely setup. Look at that drop. Look at the footprint they left behind there just before London. During London. Sorry, just before New York. And it dropped through New York. So we could possibly see it come up. I like that. I really do like that trade. I think we'll be taking that trade personally. That is me, especially at the 10 pip stop loss. That's lovely. Yeah. So GU. Possible bounce from here or turn around now as they've just took that imbalance. See, that imbalance has just been taken back there. That candle's been taken. That hasn't. But we're just coming into sessions now where we could see some big money dumps. Oh, sorry, guys. I've been not used to having lions with Louis this week. But I was straight up this morning. As soon as my eyes open, up, out, running around chapel. You'd have asked me that last week. I had a few select words with you. Okay. Euro Jap. So I'm waiting. We have literally just took a weekly candle back. So I am waiting for a break of structure on this one. And this was back in 2018. This was left. And we've got, let's just bring you, because you've already been taken back. I always like to have something in the direction I'm heading to sort of aim for, if you get me. See that daily there, that daily's not been took back. So that'd be my next point of interest. But daily says here it created a high, a lower high, lower high, and then it's broke to get that. You know what I'm doing? So what's to say we don't have another little spike up? I'll have an alert set there, just in the daily to warn me that it's took back them orders. So you see how we have broke there? That's breaking external structure in my eyes. It's not broke this one, but it has broke that one, and that's 3 points of structure that have been broke. Big push. 4 hour. Okay, so we do know that it has just broke structure. 3 pieces of structure, should I say. Big push, talk back. Push, talk back. Push, talk back. See, so that's all nice price action coming up there. And then for me, I'd either like to see, because it has just took a major daily back, sort of decisional. Are we going to break and retest, or are we going to come up here and collect some of these? Euro Jap, it's been a bit up in the air. Look at that. Obviously, these are all, that was from the 6th of March with Rose. So I'm guessing that was from when Russia started. Now we're sort of settling off. Do we look to see a drop? If we do, I'm looking for a break of structure here. And then I'm going to jump in behind and ride the wave down. But for now, the UJ, I'm waiting on a break of structure. GBP Chief. Same again. Nice 4 hourly there. See that? We're going down, 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 down. So you got down. That's not been took back. That has been took back. That has been took back. So you have this area and this area. But we have reversed a few times. So you could see it blast. But we've had a really big push there. Look at that. But don't forget, we're still 4 hourly. So each candle's a 4 hour. So you have a long time. Look at that. That was 23rd of March. We're now 18th of April, and it's just coming back. But there's no saying that's where they're going to stop, because there is that. You've got classing that, that's been taken there. You see that? But you do have that one there, just next to that, which hasn't been taken. So you could see them cloak and dagger it, take that and take that. Because there is only 180 pips between it. Or we could see a reversal here. This is the game we're in. You've had nice bit of noise there. Just building up orders, building up orders. Same again, like I was saying the other week about the spring. It's like the spring coiling a spring together to then shoot out to get the price. So I will be looking for a reversal around there. To the downside. We've got an alarm. We have had a big push there. You see that? Look at all that. That one mainly, but the last big down sort of matches up with that. Sits on the IPA, but because daily we're heading down, I know in the 15 now we're breaking structure here, but that's only 15-minute structure. Structure you want really breaking is 4 hour, 1 hourly. If that was to break up here now, probability says to me that market wants to move upwards, but they'll always have to come back to fill them orders that they place to push it. That makes sense. So the GC, I will be looking for a reversal here. See, in the 4 hour we've been crawling. So what's in here? See, that's been taken. Price is there. What about that one there? Got took back straight away. About that one, that's not been taken back. Always like, oh yeah, we blasted through that. Look at that. Yeah, so sort of decisional area, but it's 4 hour, don't forget. So when you're breaking down, so always a lovely push that, and they never came back. So you could knock your fib onto that. From the move to the move, that sort of falls in the golden zone, as you like. Just draw that on. See how it's just coming into the golden zone now and turned. Came back into the gold zone and dropped. But they have to touch the candle. It doesn't have to just touch. This is just another confirmation tool, this. If you wanted to go off the 71, but you wouldn't have had that golden zone until that had have appeared. And come back down, came back, took off, back to the golden zone. So my personal opinion is they're going to come through the golden zone and touch this. But there's no saying they don't come for this. Oh, there's one up there, there's one there, you know, they're dotted around. That one's been taken back straight away. That is a big push, but that's your move. Yeah, get it. So obviously if there's stuff that people want me to do longer in-depth videos on or chat about a bit more, this is literally just sort of showing you how I mark up in the morning. You could in essence put your golden zone on that as well. You got your high to your low, and that's your golden zone. Get rid of that. See how it pushed off? It's not come back to its golden zone yet. See that? You wouldn't have got that area. I know it's been in it, but you wouldn't have got that until that had appeared. And they tried to come back to get these. No, didn't work. Tried to come again. Took that, took that. Now they're trying again. What's to say they're going to reject here? Drop again to come and collect. Whatever's down here. I'm sure I've got one marked up. No, I haven't. But first port of call will be that one, won't it? Because it's the last down after an up. Sorry. Yeah, last down after an up. So that'll be where I'll be looking once they've collected to drop. I actually rigged this GC up, not last week, the week before. Forgot about it. Didn't think it was going to come in, so I deleted my pending. Checked it last week. Could have got a 1 to 21 out of it. All because I wasn't patient. I saw this. I've got my pending. Let me see if I can find it. It's here, I think. Somewhere here. Because it started doing all this. And I thought, oh, it's 5 days worth of growth. Then it came back, touched off. And I would have been in that for a 1 to 21. But that's the way the market's. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. So obviously this is your golden zone for that move. I will actually be looking to take. Am I looking to take this one? Don't think I am. No, I'm not. But anyway, the GC. Might go for some redemption this week with the GC. See what I can get on the way down, because we are trending down. GN daily. So we've just hit a massive point of interest. There. Okay. It's just broke out. Looks like they're going to take this IPA back. Don't forget we're in the daily, so that could take all day, that. But they are leaving. They've left a nice daily behind there. Could break it down into the 4 hour. Not a bad 4 hour, but the hour one's beautiful. I'll show you shortly. So I'm looking for him to have a little push out now. See how that's been taken. Not quite been taken back that yet. That's actually where the candle is. But I do like the houring on this one. That was lovely. Look at this. Look at that. That is lovely. They all sort of line up. You could go there for a bit of a confirmation entry. You could go there for a tighter stop loss due to your IPA. I would like to be like this because of where we are actually sat on the daily. We are quite a way away, but same again, patience, true flag, come back to take them, pushed, come back, take this, where we've got, there's a 36 pip stop loss on this, but you're looking at a 1 to 16 if it goes back to where it is. You know, it's it's all about just keeping the patience with yourself. And here, once you've done what you need to do, walk away. Just walk away. Once you've done what you need to do and set what you need to set, you could sit there twiddling thumbs, moving things, twitching things. I'm known for it. I do it. If I'd not done it, I'd have been well past my phase 2 by now. But I'm still working my way towards it. I've got another 50 days yet, so I'm not too well, it's not stressing me at all, if I'm honest, because I know 50 days to get what I need to get. It's very, very doable. But I personally myself need to learn to, once I've done this part, go away and do my life. Do some education, do some more learning, get into a group with somebody and chat with them, you know. And I need to be not looking at this. I need to look at this now, do this for you guys, and I need to come away. Because I start, oh, well, that's a move. Why have I not put one there? Oh, that's first glance, bang, straight in, candle, done, alarm set, move on. Don't even think about it. UG, daily, what's the daily saying? Let's get started clearing everything. Wanted a fresh eye. So same again. What does that look like in the daily? To anyone, even to my son, even to my daughter, who's 9 months old, I'd be able to tell me that that's going in a downtrend. But same again. Point of interest. Could see a push off, but it's look at all that IPA sat there in the daily. Look at that. We're literally sat on it. Look. So we're in a very, very dangerous area, should I say, with be nice to catch it going through that IPA. So we're looking to go down. Let me put a, because that's the next. Don't forget the daily candles, so each one. Well, look at that. Let me just put a measure on that. Wow. One daily candle. 450 points. Wow. Oof. Big day. When was that? 24th of June, 2016. Big day. And then the day after, just to get it. Yeah, so we are looking for sells because we're in prices coming down the chart. That's just broke that structure there. You see that? And then rejected. But I'm guessing there was an order here that it was after. Just there, you see that? So yeah, we're looking down, and obviously that's that bottom of that IPA pool. It'd be lovely to catch that, wouldn't it? So we've got, we want sells in the 1 hour. Let's see what we got up here. That's a nice sort of rolling drop. You see how it's sort of going, so that's like a nice true drop, that. Then you've got these prices behind it, so I'd possibly class that is my high point for it to reject off. But then I'd also look at where price is now. You see how it's all quite nice. Just come back to fill an order from there. But that pool is away down here yet. You know, that's a lot of IPA, that. So personally, I'd like to see it that accumulation, push out, push up, down, build the orders, down, down. See, so you've got that manipulation that happened 2 days ago there. Look at that. Nothing come back to it. So there's a possibility there. That's been taken. So we'd either like to see a rejection from here and drop. So if I put an alert there, just a minute, so it does me head in. So you big manipulation moves, you know, accumulation, but then it's all a drip. It dripped out, you know. So it's not like, yeah, there's your money. They've sort of like gone, oh, okay, sell, oh, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. You know, it's quite nice action as charts go. And then 7th of April, you've got push out, push up, all went a bit crazy around beginning of April time. And we've dropped from the 11th to come and collect an order from here, I'm guessing. Look at that. Now we've got the accumulation. But we don't make any decisions in areas like this until we have more confirmations, because, yeah, it could break and carry on. But we are looking to go down. But there is that sat up here, and it is known markets can move. So very decisional on the GUG today. The GJ, now this is actually active from, see, I can't delete all these yet. This is just took a weekly back. This is when I set off. When did I set that off? 15th at 7. That bought in. And yeah, looking for it to drop after it's just hit a weekly candle from back in. It was a long time, I think it was 2015 or something like that. Couldn't go back this far on my phone in the daily. That's the only problem. But yeah, I got it in the 4 hour. That was the daily. It's just took that back, and I broke it down, and that was in the hour. That give me oh, look, just touched. That's a daily, an hourly bankers candle where it is. So I'm looking for a nice reversal from here, which is respecting up to now. I'm actually in this. So for a true bankers move to happen here, we'd need a solid candle through here. I'd get my alert telling me it's broke structure, and I'll be looking for one of these candles, possibly that one. Yeah, possibly that one. Or if it leaves something nicer behind, if we drop down to the 15, I always like to do most of my work in a 15-minute. Put that back when I go up. So what's been left in there? Yeah, see how that's broke? Broke that. Structure, big candle to break the structure. It's not quite broke this structure, but that's a lot of structure, that from 15th to the 18th. So 3 days worth of structure there, and that's just broke it through the night. So you could possibly see a retest. I wouldn't say that doji, so I'd probably go there. 4-year repeat move on the way down. If anyone wants to catch the, see how it's sort of just turning now. I quite like that. I might stick a penny on that, if I'm honest. But yeah, I might actually stick a penny on that. Let's have a 15 short. Could get a little. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see happen. I'd like to see it come back, knock them orders back, and then take off. Yeah, so that's my watch list for today. Let me just stop share. So yeah, nice to be back. Oh, go and get me shake now. Get the engine going. Get into some education. This is off out to Grandma's this morning. Rachel's off out. So it's either me and a book or me and a bankers video of some kind. Keep growing this. Peace and love to everybody. Hope you all have a blessed Easter Monday. And I'll see you on the charts tomorrow morning. Bye for now, guys.